Adriana Caselotti lent her voice to Snow White, who is one of the most recognizable characters of all time from one of the most successful movies ever made. So you'd think she would have become a household name and starred in countless movie musicals, right? But sadly, Caselotti's career came to an abrupt end, and you're about to find out why, as we take a look at the tragic story behind Snow White's voice actress. Adriana Caselotti was born to an opera-singing Italian family and had taken voice lessons from her father since she was 10. By 1934, Adriana was 18 years old, living in California, and working at MGM as a chorus girl and singer. But a big break came her way when Walt Disney contacted Caselotti's father, who Disney had used for voice casting before, to see if any of his students might make a good Snow White. Adriana overheard the phone conversation and asked if she could audition, so she was invited to Disney's studio to sing and show off her ability to speak in a childlike falsetto voice. After hearing her, Disney knew Adriana was the right girl for the part, but he felt very uneasy about accepting the first person he heard. So after auditioning 150 other girls, Disney chose Adriana for the role and paid her a total of $970 for her performance, which is about $17,000 today. Where things went wrong for Caselotti, though, was that she didn't get any recognition for her performance as Snow White, because in the early days of Hollywood, voice actors went uncredited in order to preserve the illusion of their characters. So Adriana and the names of all the other voice actors were never shown to the public, in order to preserve the magic of Disney's first full-length feature film. Adriana found this to be true even with the film's premiere, because none of the voice actors were invited to attend. Harry Stockwell, who was the voice of Prince Charming, convinced Adriana that they should show up anyway. But once they arrived at the theater, the girl at the door wouldn't let them enter without a ticket, so they had to sneak by her when she wasn't looking in order to see their own movie. At the end of the premiere, Disney received a standing ovation, and eventually an honorary Oscar. But even though Snow White became one of the most recognizable voices in film history, Adriana Caselotti's career didn't see any benefit from the massive popularity of the film, because nobody was allowed to know who she was. Anonymity and typecasting proved to be the downfall of the young starlet's career, because Caselotti asked Disney if there was any more work she could do for his studio, but he said he couldn't hire her again because her voice was too recognizable. There are rumors out there that say Disney deviously held Adriana under contract so he could purposefully blacklist her from ever appearing in another movie. But that's hard to believe, since she had two small roles, albeit uncredited, in The Wizard of Oz, where she sang the Romeo line during If I Only Had a Heart.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
And she also appeared as a bar singer in It's a Wonderful Life. Disney did eventually recruit Caselotti to reprise her role to participate in promotional tours for re-releases of Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, until she got too old to play the part. In 1983, the Walt Disney Company also invited her to re-record I'm Wishing for the Wishing Well at Disneyland's Snow White Grotto. And in 1994, she was given the honor of becoming a Disney legend. Although she never got the money she deserved for helping build the Disney Company into what it is today, she didn't let it sour her. She often described being Snow White as the high point in her life, and in 1995, just 2 years before she passed away, she told the LA Times, "I know my voice will never die." And I think she's right, seeing how more than 80 years after the film's release, Snow White is arguably still Disney's most recognizable princess ever made. Let me know in the comments below if Snow White is your favorite Disney film, and make sure to click a video on the screen to discover more fun facts about your favorite films.